All right, so that James Bracey simply a plea there to leave them alone for the media not to make calls to the family or the other players, but not giving any more details there. It's going to be a fairly tense 24 hours or so.
Absolutely, and make it clear too that the match between New South Wales and South Australia was day one of a 4-day Sheffield Shield match, has now been abandoned out of respect for Phillip Hughes. And clearly, as we mentioned earlier in the show, David, two players involved in this game. It was a star-studded lineup for New South Wales particularly. Now you can see here these pictures. Now these were sheets, a curtain type system they had put up around Phillip Hughes while he was receiving treatment. This obviously sent shockwaves through the cricket community too. Once this got on the internet and social media, just these images as well, because you only really see this sort of action taken when horses after a race are in critical condition as well. And there's some more, it's very grainy footage. This is taken off the internet too, of Phillip Hughes receiving treatment after the incident as well. This was, as mentioned, a match between the Redbacks and the Blues in the Sheffield Shield. It will no longer go ahead. And it was a star-studded lineup for New South Wales. Brad Haddin, Shane Watson, David Warner, all Australian players who were very close to who was their rival today, and Phillip Hughes trying to crack into that team as well. 63 not out at the time before being hit in the head with that ball from Sean Abbott. Bleeding on the brain. The surgery is now complete, and it is simply a waiting game to see how the recovery will go over the next 24, 48 hours. But the cricket community, we've heard from South Australian cricket, New South Wales cricket and Cricket Australia in the past half an hour on your program, David. They are clearly rattled. Thoughts are with the family, and obviously they want respect shown to the family too. No phone calls, no badgering, because it's all about Phillip Hughes and the health of that 25-year-old 26 Test Australian.
Yeah, and it sounds like a pretty appropriate response there from all of those cricket authorities. Bracey, thank you, and we'll talk to you a little later. Lauren Dixon is at St Vincent's Hospital in Sydney. Lauren, you were telling us a little earlier, the family issued a statement a short while ago.
They did, David. It was read to the media by Tim Nielsen from South Australian Cricket, and really the gist of it was that we're unlikely to know for 24 to 48 hours the outcome of the surgery. So obviously a very nervous wait for Hughes' mother and his sister, who are behind me at St Vincent's Hospital. They were at the SCG watching the match when Hughes was hit by that ball. Now, we've also had an update about half an hour before that from the hospital, and they confirmed a few details about what happened at the SCG. They confirmed that he received CPR there and was also ventilated, and was then put here at St Vincent's Hospital in an induced coma. But obviously a very nervous wait for the family, as I said, and we'll keep you up to date with any details that we do here at St Vincent's Hospital.
Now, this very sad news that's now confirmed. Phillip Hughes, the Australian cricketer, has died. This follows, of course, the terrible injury suffered during that Sheffield Shield match at the SCG that we've been reporting now these last 2 days. It was, in fact, around 48 hours ago that this happened. James Bracey is with me now, and James, this confirmation now that Phillip Hughes has died from those injuries.
Just a short time ago, David, in the past minute, a statement from Cricket Australia confirming as much, speaking on behalf of the family. It is extremely hard news to digest. You feared the worst as time went on over the past couple of days since Phillip Hughes was struck in the head with a cricket ball playing in a Sheffield Shield match at the SCG. But confirmation he has died today from those injuries to his brain. There was obviously bleeding in the brain. They did everything they could at St Vincent's Hospital in Sydney.
And they are, as people keep saying, they're the best of the best of the best.
They are.
Best possible treatment he could have received. I know there's been questions today about the ambulance response time, but with this sort of injury, he finally was in the right place to be treated, but it sounds like the injury itself was just too severe, and from what I'm told, the family today obviously had to make a difficult decision about this, he's not awoken from that induced coma.
No, he hasn't. And look, we've seen over the past couple of days the amount of players, teammates, friends coming in and out of St Vincent's Hospital. In the end, towards especially today, it soon became real that they were there visiting Phillip Hughes to say goodbye.